I'm Juan Hernandez from Dominican Republic and Whitey's Ideas. I'm up here in a historical place. I want you guys to watch this whole video because I did a nice footage with the drone at the end. But I'm going to tell you a little story about something that belongs to my heart and my town, which is this church. This is the Church of the Saint of Water. It's called Agua Santa. This church was made by the Spaniards with the help of the Taínos, which were the original people that live here. Those were Indians, the Indians called Taínos. This church was made in the year 1533, somewhere around there. I'm not going to give an exact date, month, or hour because I wasn't there, but according to history, the year 1533, this church was made out of wood. It was made out of wood with Indian labor, and must have been some kind of architect if they existed at that time, or engineer from Spain, which came and made the church out of wood. 100 years later, in the year 1650, 100 and something years later, after some research that was done of the area, they found in a place called, they named it the Horno, kept the same name, Horno, which means furnace or oven. And they found this very good clay. This clay was so good, it was what the church was made out of, that it lasted 100 and something years old. So after it was made out of wood, 100 years later, it was made out of bricks, made of clay. The clay was transported 5 or 6 miles from here by mules, horses, and mostly ox. Those big bulls with the carriages, and they brung them, they made them over there, so that's why they kept the name, the furnace, El Horno. And it was made totally. The only thing that carries all this weight of the 600 and something years that this church is are these bells here. These bells carry all the weight. These bells carry all the weight. These are the original bells. And this is what they get struck with every day at 6 o'clock in the morning and at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This. That's also very old. And this is the other one here. This one has engraving on it. I don't know what it means, but this is it. They were originally placed in that same place, but it was made of wood. And they have the little one on top and the cross on top. It's a Catholic church, and this is what this was made by the Spaniards, and they did a hell of a job, because you look around and you will not find many churches with this kind of style. You'll be able to see it on the drone. 100 years later, no, wrong. In the year 1955, close to the 60s, the state of Dominican Republic took a decision to restore the church once again, and it was made, and it was after it was made out of bricks, then they put a concrete finish on it. They try to keep the tradition of bricks by making the stairs, which is very deep, they're about 15 feet, making the stairs with bricks, out of bricks. These are also bricks. And the floors. So this is the story behind centuries of tradition, religion, and hard man labor. And I wanted to bring this to you guys, so you guys, figuring you guys might like it. This is the original wood. That's the original wood there, and this is original too. Not the lock, but everything else. See how it's missing one of the things here? That's how old it is. And this is the original. These are the side doors. There was a little, I don't know what this meant, but this is a little door that would open, and when they would go through here like one person, but when it was time for mass, they would open the big doors. So you see? And let me show you the front door. If you guys like this story, which has hundreds of years behind it, share it so other people could have an idea. of things that they have close by to them and beautiful things. This is also the original wood, and that's very original. That's close to 700 years old. So give it a like. Give it a like. Give me a like. Share, subscribe. You know, and I'm gonna edit the footage on the drone and show it to you guys. I'm just walking around so you guys can see. See how beautiful it is? That's also original too. This fence was made the other day to protect the church. So you guys, I love you, man. I got you here. Okay? Bless you.